welcome to ToonBuds Draw-Sesh. I'm Jason, the artist and animator for ToonBuds.
I'm Jeremy, the business side of ToonBuds.
And today we're doing a little camping trip with the buds. Thought I'd draw a little camping scene. I'm watching a lot of camping movies lately. We went camping for an event recently, even though we got rained on.
Yeah.
So starting off here, I'm just kind of blocking in a few things. Got to have a campfire.
Oh, definitely got to tell the scary stories.
Yeah. You also got to have s'mores. So I was like thinking, maybe have Piper toasting some marshmallows. Having there's more than one way to toast a marshmallow. I was trying to think of a real punny thing. I was trying to make little scenes within this big picture. So I got these little marshmallow characters.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You got one sleeping over there. He's a little too toasted. One who's a little hiding behind the log.
A little paranoid.
Yeah, I asked you for some ideas. I'm like, what you got for camping cannabis ideas? And you said maybe like a sleeping bag that's like a joint. And I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. So I was like, yes, MJ in the sleeping bag. Got her smoke pillow.
Yeah, I would say that. It just makes sense. She would have a little joint sleeping bag.
Yeah, I wanted her just watching the stars. And then of course you gotta have tents. So I wanted to have Mason, who would be the most experienced in the outdoors, him setting up the correct tent, and Kiefer over there and misunderstood the assignment. He's setting up a grow tent. You see the square tent and the triangle one.
Could you use it? I feel like it wouldn't be that bad.
Bongo here, yeah, it's squeezing in characters here. Wanted him looking for Bongfoot, a little reference to our comic Into the Backwoods. Yeah, you can check that out on YouTube for free. Put it up there. You got Bongo, MJ, Zip, and Piper go for a camping trip in the woods.
Yeah, it's a fun thriller. Definitely light in humor.
Yeah, so this scene definitely is real fitting. And Bongo's always worried about Bongfoot.
It's his mortal enemy.
Yeah. And then got Blizzy and Jay over here. I was thinking boating, canoeing, the blunt or joint, have it when it burns down one side. I hear people say both terms. I don't know. What term do you guys use?
Yeah, right.
I feel I always hear people saying either or.
Definitely. But I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Plus water sports when you're camping.
Kind of pushing everything around here, trying to fit everyone in. Throw a tree up in here. Yeah, Trey's up next. I wanted him just to be painted some pictures inspired by nature and stuff. Because yeah, I definitely love nature, and it's definitely a big inspiration.
Yeah, I like how the paintings are hanging on the tree. Almost like leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Zip?
Yeah, I kind of blocked in Zip there.
No, you're not joking about squeezing in the characters, huh?
Yeah, I was pushing them around. I was like, all right, how many do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to fit Vape in right now, I think. And I was like, I'm gonna push him over here and have Vape because he's a robot and he needs to constantly be charged. This is not his territory, so I figure he's rummaging through his bag because he forgot his charger.
Yeah, the fish out of water.
Yeah. Drew that way too big, and then
Oh, here we go.
yeah, I think they're gonna land it on this. Yeah, and then
This is coming together nice. I like all these trees in the background. And you got some in the foreground too.
Yeah, I got some trees in the foreground, midground, background. I was trying to
make it woody.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you're starting the inking.
Starting to ink in here with Piper.
See things more clearly.
Yeah. All my characters are pretty simple shapes. Piper obviously based off of a glass pipe with the big part at the end.
The classic pipe.
Yeah.
Or the classic glass pipe, should I say? Because I feel like the windpipes are like even more like known.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some other like animals and dogs, like the different types of pipes, and
Yeah,
do some like storylines like that with Piper.
that'd be fun. I like the toasted thing. That was a really cool idea.
Yeah, I like the marshmallows, how they came out. I was like, the one thing I was picturing when I was like, oh, I want to do a camping scene. You can see it's like the first thing I drew. I was like, oh, I want to draw these little marshmallow dudes.
You gotta make sure it gets in there, so you gotta put it first, you know? Oh, the fire.
Yeah. Okay, those logs.
People banging out those logs. And this is all sped up again, so that we can see it more clearly.
Yeah.
Because this took a while, right?
Yeah, I think this took like 6 or 7 hours. I don't know.
Yeah, I know I stopped you a couple times, so that probably made it go even longer. Oh, there her eyes coming in. Oh, I like the little dots.
Yeah, I just wanted her like, stargazing, because obviously I love like space and stars and stuff. That's like one of my favorite parts about like camping and going out towards like the country. You can like see all the stars. We can't see any stars up in the city.
Yeah, all the light pollution makes it impossible to see any star in the city. When I was little, I thought it was like a lie that people use stars to guide around. I was like, "There's no stars up there. How do they even know?"
Yeah.
Went to the country and I was like, "Oh yeah, they're out there."
It always makes me think of I think there's like a Hey Arnold episode, right, or something, where they want to see the stars and they try to get
Haley's Comet or something like that. Yeah, I do remember that episode. Get everyone to turn the lights off.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone does that around here.
No. We got Bongo looking for Bongfoot.
His hands flying in.
They say he's got a bong for a foot, and
He roams the forest searching for bongs to add to his collection.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what he tells a story in the comic. You can check it out.
Yeah, there's definitely some lore to the Bongfoot.
It's something we want to definitely elaborate and keep in with Bongo's character.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's interested about this cryptoid, and he wants to know the answers.
Yeah, you can see the footprints. One half's just like a regular big footprint, and the other half's just like a bong print into the ground.
Oh, here comes the bag.
Yeah, he was the one character I had like a few ideas what I wanted to do with him. I should have drew him in like sooner because I just kind of squeezed him in last second. But yeah, this is not his element. So I was gonna have him like going kind of crazy and trying to like play a video game with like a tree trunk or something. I don't know.
That would have been cool. He doesn't like try and make technology out of the woods.
Yeah, that's my original idea. I might elaborate on that like in another picture at some point.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy.
I got Blizzy and Jay over here. I remember struggling with one of these arms. I just kept redrawing it over and over again.
Well, it's like a boat on land. What do you do for a pose?
I wanted Blizzy to be like pointing out like like towards adventure, and then Jay in the back like what the hell, I'm the one paddling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the arm that I just kept redrawing. Maybe on the hip, no. I was like, no, that's not doing anything.
Hide it with a cape? No.
Yeah, I had that thought too. I was like, maybe just hide it completely. And I was like, no, maybe like holding it back. Yeah, kind of bouncing, kind of like being like, oh, steady there.
That's a good pose. You had to like check it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, I constantly have to just take a step back and be like, all right, is this looking good? Yeah, that's the great part of digital art. I can just move things over when I draw it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, that's crazy to see the difference between like really drawing something and then you just like do on the pad.
Yeah, like I painted like on this canvas the other day, and I did a sketch on the canvas, and it was completely off. Like everything was off, and I was like, "Damn it, I missed digital art."
Could easily just change that real quick if it's only on the pad.
Yeah. Yeah, Bliss and J definitely have a lot of elements to them compared to some of the others.
Yeah.
And then I wanted like the joint paddles, like canoeing, burn down one side, boating, whatever you say. What do you say? Comment down below.
Here comes a tree.
Got these trees.
Look at these branches.
Not the best branches.
Wow, okay. I thought they looked good, but alright.
I feel like I could draw a better tree if I like did a second pass at this.
Here comes the paintings.
Yeah, I just wanted them like hung all over the tree. I was not sure what I wanted on the paintings yet. I don't think I draw that until like later. Like probably out there at the end. I'm like, oh yeah, the paintings.
Yeah, they look nice though. Little boom boom. Yep, nail to the tree. Oh, there's tree.
Oh, this is another one I kept redrawing because I didn't know what I wanted his legs to be doing. I was like, maybe he's balancing? Nope, he's not balancing it. I didn't want to know what the brush was, like, where the brush was going to go. I just wanted putting it in his head.
Oh, you just moved it like 3 times.
Like I said, I wasn't like, yeah, I kept redrawing things.
I like how you were thinking about putting a joint in there, and you're like, no, don't mix joint and paint.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I saw that. I saw that moment in your head.
I put the joint in, and I was like, no, why would he put it in paint?
Gotta think of the logic sometimes.
Yeah, I know, we're a cartoon, but we have limits here.
Oh, he's gonna be playing the guitar.
Yeah, I knew I wanted him to be playing a guitar.
That's a classic camp instrument, besides like maybe harmonica.
Yeah. Oh yeah, harmonica, that would have been a good one too. I kind of wanted him to be playing with some sort of wildlife. I think I draw on like a mouse down here.
Is that what he's pointing at?
Yeah, that's what he's going to be pointing at.
I was like, why is he pointing? He's not, because he didn't strum the guitar, it looks like, in his hand. Oh. Mouth got moved over.
Yeah, he's got a big mouth. And I was like, yeah, maybe he's playing guitar with a mouse.
Oh. That's funny.
Guitar, and he's strumming.
Strumming.
And I definitely was like, I need to get some sort of other wildlife in here because can't have this outdoor picture without any other animals.
Yeah, you can't go on nature and expect to see someone.
Yeah.
Some type of creature.
Yeah, he's just happy to be there. He's vibing out with it.
It looks like a pretty chill campsite.
Yeah.
Now we got the tents finally coming in the campsite.
Yeah, I had to. I think I redraw a lot of my sketches. Sometimes I'll sketch stuff, and I think I completely switched the poses with these two, or maybe not. I don't remember. We'll see. I think I drew this like last week. There's been a lot of other drawings.
You made an arm and just took it away.
Yeah, I remember not liking the way this arm was looking.
And bending it, nice.
Yeah, just like have the hammer by his side, like, because he's putting in those, what do they call them?
Stakes?
Yeah, the stakes. I was about to call them spikes.
Stakes, spikes, I feel like
I mean,
either
spikes are technically correct.
Oh, the eyebrow.
Yeah, I'll never forget, we went to an event a couple years ago, and it rained on us, and it was really windy in the middle of the night, and everyone's tent was just like, the top coverings were flying off, Well, that was a miserable time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our top color flew off and hit the tent I was sleeping in and woke me up. And that's when we discovered it was storming outside.
Yeah, I just woke up to rain coming inside the tent, and I was just like, what is going on here? And I had to get up in the middle of the night and fix the tent, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, we're in the city, so we don't go camping too often.
I got the grow tent here.
I'm impressed you got the whole setup out there.
What?
I'm impressed you got this whole setup out there in the forest.
Yeah.
That was some good packing.
Yeah, Mason just said pack the tent, and Kiefer was like, okay.
Packing the tent.
And he's just like, what's for, I had him like shrugging, like, what did I do? I'm supposed to pack the tent, right? And,
It's definitely pretty cool to see all like these like elements come together in one big picture.
yeah, I just kind of wanted just a big group picture, but I wanted all these little scenes going on within the big picture.
It definitely tells a story. It definitely has a nice like flow to it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different setup than our comic Into the Backwoods, where they pretty much it's not the whole group. It's only about half of them.
Yeah, I like to do that when I make some of the stories. I'll grab a couple characters and just like have them go off.
Yeah.
Just try to change up the flow.
Well, that way we can focus on a few characters at a time and not overwhelm people with like, oh, you have to know all 10 of these characters to know this story.
Yeah, and telling a story with 10 characters is sometimes difficult too, so it's easier with a couple characters. And yeah, you get to explain more. Oh, we got color in here now. And we got the paintings. We like.
I know, something I kind of wish I included, because I remember one time I went camping with my class. I think it was like 3rd grade or something like that. And we didn't have any like tents or anything. The whole class just kind of slept out in the middle. I think back and like this was a really weird experience, even though it was like nice out. But I remember needing a sleeping bag and asking Dad for a sleeping bag, and he gave me this like old ass sleeping bag. I don't know where he got it, but I remember using it, and I woke up in the morning and there was like this giant ass spider on my chest, and it had like the egg sac like attached to it and stuff. And I still don't know if it's just like a spider that crawled onto me during the night, because we weren't in tents or anything, or if it was in the sleeping bag. And I kind of think it came from the sleeping bag.
Possibly. We do have some old equipment around here.
Yeah, I never forget that moment, like waking up and seeing that spider.
That's funny.
I should have put a spider on her sleeping bag.
Yeah, but to poor MJ? No. Oh, we got more paintings.
Oh yeah, I was like, maybe throw some nature pics in there, some pot leaves.
Nature on nature. I like it.
Yeah. I also didn't leave a lot of room for the pictures. I was like, maybe I'll elaborate on that in a different picture. I say that as all the time. But we just have a ton of ideas.
Yeah, we do elaborate things. There's a lot of like hidden stuff and like just little small things I feel like that nod to like what we're trying to do. Oh.
Yeah, finished in coloring the characters. Now I gotta color in everything else.
Yeah, I was about to say. Jumping onto the background. Flying around.
I don't know, I still got Blizzy and Jay over here.
See, that's why there's so many characters. And you're like, oh, yeah, these two.
But thankfully, like, the way we designed Blizzy and Jay, they have a lot of the same characters. I mean, colors. Characters.
Yeah, no, the colors definitely, and like, I feel like the balance of just like, the, like, from front to back, the characters are pretty good.
I started throwing in some shading here. I threw shades in the wrong spot. I had to go back and yep.
See, I was talking about that, where the shadow goes. Nobody knows.
Well, yeah, I definitely started off good with the light. I mean, the shadows. I chose obviously the fire pit as the light source. But then I was looking at the picture the other day, and I was like, I kind of messed up in a few places. Like these shadows maybe should have been pushed a little bit more to the right, because the fire's so far over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, but
I mean, it works. It's
yeah,
fine for
it
what
works.
it is. Yeah, it's definitely interesting watching these back.
I know it must be like I see this, I see that.
Yeah.
Kind of for you.
Yeah. I see all the mistakes. I don't point them out anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I used to be like, "Ah, look at this and that and that."
And everyone was like, yeah. Oh, that's coming out good.
The shading on this tree.
I feel like you're not supposed to set up camp this close to trees. In real life.
Oh yeah, what are they called? Like the Widowmakers.
The Widowmakers and stuff. The cartoons, they can get away with it. Got a lot of cool, like, shadows coming over here. Oh, yeah. And they reach all the way back there.
Yeah, they definitely gotta be careful for weed wolves is another thing we included in the comic.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun references in there. We got bunch of horror movie references. We love horror movies, and there's obviously like a ton of camping horror movies.
We were talking about it the other day. Most camping movies are horror movies.
Yeah.
If you go camping, something bad is happening.
We watched a ton of like camping stuff lately.
Yeah, like Ernest Goes to Camp.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Wet Hot American Summer. I think Holes kind of counts. You know, I know it was
that's like a prison. That's not like a camp.
It's kind of camp-like, all right.
It's like a forced labor camp.
Yeah, but camp is at the end of the title there. And then like.
Without a Paddle.
Without a Paddle. I was about to say that was a really good stoner one. I kind of forgot about the like.
Yeah, that one's actually like camping, not just like a camp. I don't know how to.
Well, yeah, exactly. Camping and canoeing. Definitely had a lot of like not just nature like vibes.
Yeah, definitely. Had a lot of fun making the comic.
Yeah, I definitely like that way that one came out. Definitely like, yeah, like you said, just like playing with like all the fun like horror movies and things like that we have.
Yeah, I was like, I need to have some water back here because they're in like a canoe. So I was like, maybe it's like a shoreline here.
Shoreline looks good. And we got night.
Yeah, and I think this is the completed picture.
All right, looks good.
Hope you guys join us for the next one. I have a ton of stuff planned.
More pictures. I might be jumping in there trying to draw more fun ideas.
And get to know the ToonBuds a little bit better. So stay tuned.
Like and subscribe.
See ya.